G'day, you rotten lot. Thank you very much for tuning in to the channel today. It's going to be a short and sharp video. Now, this is the Spring King Junior from Danelectro. I'd like to thank Danelectro very, very much for sending us this to play around with for, my enjoyment and for your ear holes to enjoy. It's a very simple pedal, but it's very, very cool. It is a spring reverb. It has a proper spring built into it. I'll give it a shake later so you can hear it. But in the meantime, I'll just knock on top of it like that. Now, I'm going into the old Maton amp behind me. It also has spring reverb built into it, which I've never used. I don't really like it. But then I got this Moog grandmother here, and it has a real spring in it. It has real spring reverb in it. And I just, as soon as I started building some sequences and some arpeggios and turned the spring reverb on, it was absolutely delightful. And then I got my hands on this, and I'm just completely in love with spring reverb now. And I'm really grumpy that I'm, almost 50 and I'm just really getting into spring reverb. Now, bear in mind, I have been an avid Meris user and, a Big Sky user and that sort of stuff for a very long time. So anyway, this is it. I've just got my Strat going through a couple of pedals, so I'm going to show you what it sounds like with some dirt in front of it and some modulation in front of it, because there's not much else I can do really. And I'm just going to go through the knobs. So with the reverb knob all the way down, I am as dry as a dead dingo's donger. Very, very dry. As soon as you get up to that 9 o'clock, you can really hear it kick in. And it's got that, it's got that great spring thing that I'm really into it at the moment. I'm really digging it. It's just beautiful. It's not like a digital reverb, of course. It's not smooth and it's not consistent. It's got its own random thing going on, depending on sort of how much signal you punch through the real spring that's inside it. It reacts differently and it does all kinds of different things. It's very, very cool. So it goes from absolutely dry to this much reverb. You can hear it's almost got like a feedback to it almost. It's very beautiful. I feel like it's got a really nice dreamy it's got a really nice dreamy sort of feel to it, you know? If you want to get that exact click noise from the start of Slow Dancing in a Burning Room, this is the pedal for you. I saw a really great video somewhere where they reckon they might have put that click in separately. But it's very tasty. Alright, I'm going to leave it all the way up. Go through the tone for you. It's much darker with the tone down. lots of beautiful harmonics and overtones and stuff in it with the tone all the way up. You hear people talking about the drip and the splash of the springs. And I really get it. It's got a real character to it. It's just its own thing, isn't it, spring reverb? It's got a real beautiful, rich character all of its own. Now, I've also got the chorus ensemble pedal from Past Effects. If you don't know about Past Effects, go check them out. They're amazing. Now, the reason I've used this particular chorus pedal is because it's based on the old CE1. The spring reverb is a very, very old effect. It's been around for a long, long time. The chorus ensemble CE1 from Boss, when it came out, this is an exact replica of this from Past Effects, so I thought it'd be nice modulation to pair with it. Same with the ODR1. It's been around for a long time, so I thought I'd put that on there too. And it's just sort of, it's not a tube screamer, it's not an SD1, it's just a middle of the road overdrive that lots of people have. So hopefully, just gorgeous. All right, here we go with a bit of drive. Doesn't seem to have any trouble at all handling a drive pedal, which is awesome. I'll leave both the settings up reasonably high. Add the chorus back in because you will all yell at me if I don't turn everything on at the same time. I wish you guys could hear this here in the studio. It's an epic sound. Try not to get a copyright strike here. Lovely, lovely, lovely spring reverb. Well done, Danelectro. This is one of my new favorite pedals. It is quite large, as you can see there next to the OD1. Here's just a stock standard Boss pedal for you to have a look at. Yeah, it's a fair bit taller than a Boss pedal, but a little bit skinnier. It is quite tall that way as well, but anyway, it's pretty awesome. So thank you, Danelectro, for sending us this to play around with. This has really opened my eyes up to spring reverb, just like the grandmother did, the Moog grandmother, with its real spring in it as well. Oh, I've got to tell you one more very important thing. The original big body Spring King came with a kick pad on it. What they've done now is they've given you can see here this little pad. So you can chuck that on your pedal wherever you want. They recommend you stick it on the very front, so you can kick it and get super cool, you know, spring sounds out of it. Now that's a pretty big selling point, and I'm grumpy at myself for forgetting that I actually, I should have mentioned that during the main body of the video. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. I got there in the end. Thumbs up, like, subscribe if you like this sort of content. Anything you do like that really helps out the channel, and we really appreciate it. So thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye.